Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for February 14th to the 20th. Okay, let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. Creation, beautiful. Okay, so I really did get this sense that some of you are really learning to embrace your creativity. I feel like a lot of you are just learning to embrace something that comes really naturally to you. And it's almost it feels like you needed to go through some kind of healing process with that. So maybe some of us are trying to, maybe we were taught that there were some things that we were really good at or passionate about, but we couldn't do as a profession. We had to be more practical or logical. And so some of us, it's like we're refinding or reclaiming our creativity, our skills, our talents, something that we're really skilled at. And a lot of you have some really wonderful ideas. You're putting something together, you're building something, you're wanting to put something out into the world. Some of you have a real gift for something and the world needs to see it. The world wants to see it, wants to experience something that you can offer. And I feel like a lot of you are building this courage or building this insight into being able to see that in yourself, being able to embrace and see that power that you have. It's one of your special powers that you have is your creativity. And so building something for yourself that is based off of that is your path. And I feel like a lot of you are realizing that that's your path, something that naturally comes to you, something that's like a gift that you're building your life around or building your life around. So this is really exciting. I kind of feel like you're embracing something that has been waiting for you to embrace it. Okay, let's go into your tarot here. So what is coming up for Sagittarius this week, February 14th through 20th? Knight of Cups, okay. So this could be love, but this could also, again, really giving ourselves the permission to tap into what really opens up our heart, sparks the creativity, sparks our passion, something that really speaks to our heart, makes our heart sing. What else do we have coming up this week for Sagittarius? Oh my goodness, beautiful. Yeah, okay. Strength and 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're facing a lot of fears. It's like you're facing something head on is what I'm seeing. You're facing something that has scared you or has intimidated you, something that has just been following you around for a long time, afraid to look at it, afraid to embrace it, afraid to process it and understand it. But I feel like you're finally ready to do this because you're seeing that this fear of yours or something that has been holding you back is your ticket to this 9 of Pentacles, this freedom, this is so beautiful and it feels so clear. I hope I'm communicating it in a way that makes sense, but it's like the one thing that we were avoiding is the one thing that has exactly what we're looking for. But because it was kind of scary to face, we kept trying to maybe put our energy into lesser things, not lesser things, but things that they were not entirely maybe authentic to us, or they were kind of this will do for now, but it always gave this feeling of something's missing. So I feel like you're coming into you're tapping into this courage within you to look at the one thing that you want. Okay, so they're trying to make it more simple for me. They're telling me that imagine that this lion has a golden apple in its mouth. But in order to get to that golden apple, you have to put your hand in the lion's mouth. So that's kind of the thing. It's the golden apple is what you're wanting. That's the thing. That's what's going to give you everything that you're wanting. The abundance that you want, maybe the love that you want, or just the lifestyle or your dreams, your expression, being able to be yourself and, maybe even make a living from it. Whatever it is that you're looking for, it's the key is around the lion's neck. So it's I feel like this is the space that you're in right now. You're courageously facing something so you can embrace what is truly meant for you. Okay, let's go into the Knight of Cups. What do we need to know about the Knight of Cups here for Sagittarius? Knowing what you want is what I'm hearing with the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. It's like being very sure about what is in your heart, being very clear. There's no confusion. There's no haze. There's something that you're seeing very clearly. And because of that clarity, you're able to put things in their right place. Like you're putting your energy into the right things, where it's giving you a sense of control over your environment. It's giving you a sense of direction because you know what you're going after. You know what you want. And you're building long-term success and stability for yourself. I'm telling you, for some of you, there's something that you're very good at. There's a talent that you have, something that you're building, something that you're doing, and it's a natural gift of yours. It might have been something that we were taught we weren't allowed to do, or we have shame wrapped around it. But healing that is going to help you to see that that is where your abundance is. This is where your long-term prosperity is. This is what's meant for you. There is something here that is just like, it's like written for you. It's made for you. And it's like your soul spirit is waiting for you to just embrace it, because by embracing it, you're embracing you. You're embracing more of yourself. And when you embrace more of yourself, you feel more connected to yourself. You feel less like, like there's something missing. Tuning into your spiritual wisdom, allowing yourself to explore deeper truths within yourself. I feel like some of you might have even taken some time to reflect, I'm seeing that some of you might have even gone through like some spiritual healing. So maybe some of you have gone to see, someone to kind of help you sort through and dig deep and to uncover some spiritual truths within yourself to help you understand something about yourself or something about your journey that's helping you come to this place. This deeper spiritual inner work is giving you the courage to see something in a different light, to help you see the reality of something. It's like you're able to, see something from a higher perspective, come out of like this, like being, rather than being in the chaos or rather than being in the confusion, you're kind of being pulled out of it and seeing something from a bird's eye view. And being able to see something from a bird's eye view is giving you clarity about where you want to head, or what you what your next move is. And I kind of feel like that's what the hermit here is. You're being guided through your own spiritual work, through your own inner wisdom, knowing what's right for you, and it's guiding you to the right things for yourself. And it doesn't have to make sense on a logical standpoint, because it's specifically meant for you. It may not be meant for everybody. So there may be like a field that, probably doesn't work for everyone, but it works for you because it's your gift. Not everyone will have a gift in that one thing that you're doing. So you're going to, maybe you've heard from like, oh, well, you can't make any money from that, or you can't, have a career in that, because you're right. Like not everyone can have a career in that. But if it's something that you're like gifted at, it's something that's natural for you, then it's like you're allowing yourself to give yourself that opportunity or that chance to explore something. Okay. So this is also about your discernment. This is about allowing yourself to weave and build your own empire, having a keen sense of awareness, being very observant of your surroundings, having the power in your hands and clarity. I feel like you are using your clarity you're listening to yourself, you're trusting your own mind, and you're trusting your own instincts, your third eye. There's a very powerful powerful, independent energy to you here. We have the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So very powerful divine masculine energy. So it doesn't mean that you have to be a male to, embody the divine masculine. So we all have the divine feminine and masculine in us. The divine masculine helps us to put what we know into action. It helps us to source to kind of tap into this willpower, to be able to create, manifest something in the physical reality, to put action towards it. And I feel like you're kind of embodying that, to be able to, you're supporting yourself in that. You're standing strong in that. I also feel like with the Strength card, I'm hearing the word vulnerability. So you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable also takes a lot of courage, to bring down our walls, to allow ourselves to see ourselves in a different light, or to see ourselves in a way that we may have been afraid to see ourselves, out of fear of rejection or out of fear of not being good enough. And I feel like a lot of you are bravely stepping into something that may actually cause you to feel a bit vulnerable, that may cause you to feel a bit uncomfortable. But at the same time, that very thing is what's giving you power. It's giving you strength by facing something that does that. Oh my gosh, look at this. 8 of Pentacles. So again, allowing ourselves to do something. This is the card of hard work, but this is also the card of being recognized and getting a chance to really feel like we're being supported in a physical way. So whether that's making money or getting recognition, validation, some kind of support, something that we can build stable foundations off of, something that we're passionate about, something that we love to do, something that we are very talented at. So bringing out your talents, your gifts, it's like begging for them to be expressed. And there's a lot of financial rewards for it too. And I also see you having the courage to put yourself out there with the 3 of Wands, going after opportunities, reaching out to people, networking. You're out. I feel like you're also going to attract people who really see the value in what you're doing. They're going to recognize you for, what you bring to the table. You're going to be seen in a way that you didn't think that you would be, which might have been what caused some of us to hold ourselves back out of the fear that no one's going to understand this. No one's going to get this. No one's going to see, no one's going to, I'm afraid that it's going to be brought down, or I'm going to be invalidated for what is so sacred and special to me and what I really value. Sometimes we do that, when the higher we value something, we tend to keep it under lock and key. Out of fear that something's going to happen to it, or it's going to be destroyed in some way. We keep it hidden in the closet somewhere, right? But I feel like that Strength card is you're bringing out this vulnerability of, I have to let this out. I have to let the world see this, even though this is something that's scary to do. That's that vulnerability. I don't want anything to happen to this. So I feel like this is this path for you right now. Okay, what else do we need to know with the 3 of Wands? Justice. Balance, bringing balance back into your life. I feel like by you doing something, this path that you're on, really embracing something that is very authentic to you, is going to bring a balance back into your life that in other areas that you didn't realize were out of balance. So you may find that by freeing yourself, allowing yourself to express, to go after something you really love to do, is going to maybe attract better friendships, better relationships. It's going to bring things into alignment. So when we're in alignment in our life path, in our career, doing things that are really meant for us, that speak to our soul, it trickles into other areas in our life. So then we start attracting better relationships, better friendships, better partnerships, just even in our everyday life, better interactions with the people around us, or just anything, not that things still don't happen, that life and challenges don't happen, but things just feel more grounded. They feel like they are working in our favor, and they flow a lot better because we are in alignment with with what is resonating with us on an authentic level. So So passionate new beginnings. I also feel like a lot of you are going to start something and it's going to lead you down this really creative path where you're going to expand and grow in your abilities and skills. So you may start in one place and just kind of get started somewhere. And then as you go down this path, it's going to lead you down different avenues, and your repertoire will grow, or your skills will grow, or even the people that you get to know, you'll start to climb. And it's not something that, you'll be able to foresee right now. Right now, I feel like Spirit is just encouraging you to put one foot in front of the other and to recognize that this is the path that you are, and I'm almost getting emotional. This is the path that you're meant to be on. And to have the courage to put that first foot forward, no matter how scary that may be. Because I really feel like, I think I'm emotional because I feel like there's somewhere, like I can feel the fear. Like this was something that we didn't think was possible for us or we couldn't do. So having the courage to do that is going to be very rewarding, I feel like, for some of you. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Having patience with yourself, because there may be some things that as you're walking down this path towards your independence, towards this life that you're building and creating for yourself, that you may experience these moments where, again, you experience self-doubt, or you get scared, or, you kind of go through these waves of emotion. And so with the King of Cups, I kind of feel like you have come to a place where you know how to master that even when those thoughts come up, or when those internal reactions come up, that, we don't just dismantle everything that we've built, that maybe we just need to take a day off. Maybe we just need to kind of like take a break for a second and come back to ourselves and step away from the work and then come back. So I feel like with the King of Cups, this is all about emotional mastery and control, allowing ourselves to know, to not let it overtake us, and that we have control over it. Wow, beautiful. Okay, 10 of Cups. So again, this may also attract I'm hearing a high vibrational or higher frequency partnership relationship. That's what happens when we start to live on that path that is more in alignment for us, that we attract partnerships and relationships that are more in alignment for us as well. And I feel like that's part of, what's meant for you. It's a gift that comes in. Let's see, what else do we need to know about the 10 of Cups? I feel like some of you may also attract someone that has had like a similar experience with what like this path of kind of like embracing yourself and doing something that you're really passionate about. Like some of the challenges you might have faced. I feel like you might meet someone who mirrors that, or who has been through similar challenges. So it's like you understand each other, and you also understand what it took for you to come out of that and to be on the path that you're on now. So there's like there's a deeper connection on a soul level, like understanding each other on a deeper level, that's coming in here for you. Beautiful. Queen of Pentacles. And so this may be something that you are nurturing. So you may also meet someone that is a Queen of Pentacles. So if Sag, you are a King of Cups, you may meet someone that's a Queen of Pentacles, or, vice versa. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone that likes to nurture, that has the patience. There's a lot of patience between the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of emotional control. There's a lot of empathy, nurturing, understanding, and listening. And there's a relationship here that is a very abundant. It's very it's very fulfilling. There's some kind of special relationship here that will have with it a lot of enriching experiences. So, just having maybe adventures or experiencing different things in life together that will feel like your life is abundant, not just in money or, material things, but in experiences and just these, this progress, this evolution that maybe both of you will go through together. It's like maybe up until now, some of you have been alone in that, and the person that you're meeting was also alone in that. And so coming together, it's like, now let's grow together, because we grew individually, and now it's time for us to grow together and live even more of a fulfilling and abundant life. So there's a really special relationship here coming up for some of you. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that, High Priestess. I love that this card showed up because this is all about having like a deep psychic bond or a spiritual connection with someone. So that is what happens. That's sometimes with that High Priestess comes in with the relationship. We can see that as there is a spiritual, deeper connection. There's like a psychic bond with one person. So sometimes this is, those mirror souls or divine counterparts here. So there is a very special, powerful relationship where there is someone who is destined to be on your path. There's like a destiny to your partnership or something where you're meant to be together. You're connected in that way on a deeper level. Beautiful. So this is the beginning of a life that has the potential for a lot of opportunities, growth, abundance. Ace of Pentacles is a very lucky card as well. It's a card of good luck. So it's a really good sign. For some of you who are concerned or worried or feeling vulnerable that you're starting this new path and not really sure where it's going to lead, the Ace of Pentacles comes in and says that it's a good luck sign. So you're on the right path, and to just trust. Again, put one foot in front of the other and trust the path. Okay. So let's go into your oracle cards here. I have a different spread here that I've been kind of playing around with that I am really loving. So, okay. Message from your higher self for Sagittarius this week. Message from Spirit. Message from the Earth. Message from your ancestors. Okay, and with these, I usually pick one more. Message from your future self. Okay. So, message from your higher self, success. I love that. How beautiful is that? So this card sometimes can also come with the message of embracing differences and seeing how we all have like a part to play in the bigger picture, in the ecosystem, and how everything kind of feeds into how everything kind of contributes to the other thing. So everything is a vital part. So not seeing one thing as more valuable than the other, and allowing ourselves to see ourselves as part of the contribution to the community, contribution, like where do we fall? Where is our place? Where do we shine the most? And how can we serve? By serving ourselves and serving showing our own light, igniting that own light. How do we serve others and show up for our community and like contribute to the bigger thing, which really contributes to this flourishing, forest. It's like, it's about honoring that. And it's about being a part of that. And that's what brings in the success. That's what contributes to the success of the whole here. So that is the message from your higher self, to see it in that way, to see yourself in that way. That, because I kind of strongly feel like there may be something that some of us really feel drawn to do, but we learned that it's not okay to do it. And spirit and higher self is coming in saying, but you are part of the whole. There is something that you contribute that is of value, even though you were taught to not value something. So embracing that, and that you have the potential to be successful in it, to change your mind frame, to shift your mind frame, that it's possible to be successful in this thing that I love to do. Okay, message from Spirit here, playfulness. Yeah, allow yourself to play with whatever it is that you're creating. Bring a sense of fun and lightness to it. Have fun with it. Enjoy yourself. Reconnect with your inner child as well. Reconnect with the things that you used to love to do when you were younger, and that will kind of bring in a higher frequency or vibration to whatever it is that you're doing. A message from the earth. How is the earth supporting you? There is always enough. Beautiful. So if some of you are doing something that you feel like is competitive, or there's, many other people doing it and there's no place for you, well, this card's for you. There's always enough. There's always a place for you. I always really like the quote from Elizabeth Gilbert. I listen to her a lot. And I like how when she says that, people come to her and say like, well, everyone's already done this, or everybody's already done that idea or whatever it is. And she says, but it hasn't been done by you. And so I think that that's really important to remember, that, your own unique contribution also matters. And, maybe there's some spin or something that you do that is just adds to it. I mean, why not? There's always enough. So see it in that way, that it doesn't have to be about, being different from everybody else. It's just about being unique and doing what ignites your soul. You never know, you never know who resonates with it or who connects with it. You just have to put it out and see what happens, kind of thing. Okay. Messages from your ancestors here. Cleansing. Okay. So what are we cleansing? Okay, goblin play. So again, this kind of goes into that playfulness card. So this goblin play card is about masks. It's like these playful masks, allowing ourselves to have fun with something, enjoying our creativity. Maybe some of you are like, I'm seeing like some of you are painters or craftsmen, like you make something, like tangible things, maybe you work with your hands, whatever it is, allow yourself to play and to cleanse your energy. Again, it's going to bring in like a very lighthearted, higher frequency vibration, cleanse out the older energies, the stagnant energies, the healing, cleanse your aura, that kind of thing. But I feel like this is going to help you bring in a sense of playfulness and joy back into your life. Learn to have like a kind of tapping back into having some fun with something. So it's a message from your ancestors there, and messages from your future self here. Making a choice in education. So some of you are probably at a crossroads and you're choosing what is the right path for you. I feel like a lot of you know what it is. And it's just about making that decision and that choice. And maybe some of you are choosing to go to school or going to get a degree in something. So believing in yourself and allowing yourself to make the right choice is going to be being in tune with what really resonates with you. I feel like you're going to... Let me pick one more card here. What does Sagittarius need to know about this? Education, making a choice. Oh, so I'm hearing doing your research about some kind of decision, actually. Doing your research, like looking up what the best option is, or where is the best investment, is what I'm hearing. Let me pick one more here. Can you have one more for this? Where do you belong? There's something here about where you belong, spirit of place. Yeah, I kind of feel like there's something here about you. If you're choosing between two things, is to kind of like do your research, because there's something that one place has, or some decision. One of the choices has exactly what you're looking for. It has what's going to make you happy, or what's going to really resonate with you. There's something about one of the choices. So that may resonate with some of you, maybe not everyone. But beautiful reading, Sagittarius, very empowering and creative. There's a lot of creativity coming through. So I hope this reading was helpful and it resonated. And if it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you for next week. Bye, Sagittarius.